Turn the mic on. Can you hear this? It looks good from my angle. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing.
somebody could double check because I'm
Usually
not
we
like
just
100%
usually
sure.
they're just in the
Okay.
room.
Okay.
I'm sitting right now, so I can't. I didn't know that. Nope.
No, they did. They listen. A lot of people watch games. I'm gonna save face.
I know. Bye.
Because video gets really good.
Here are the Truman Tigers. Taking the field, number Dublin, Cardinals.
Yo, we'll talk about it later. Yeah.
What's the one on my start this shot?
Ladies and gentlemen, Harry S. Truman High School is proud to be involved with athletes helping athletes. AJ, a organization that raises funds and awareness for special needs programs in southeastern Pennsylvania and South Jersey. Tonight, we have the pleasure of hosting our honorary captains and their family as they are a big part of our team. Please turn your attention to midfield as we recognize and welcome tonight's honorary captains, Johnny Fields, Billy Rajewski, and Lance Kemmerer. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for our national anthem played by the Harry S. Truman Band.
Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to Upper Dublin Cardinals football. I'm CJ Ambrose along with Jake Levine as we are here today at Harry S. Truman High School in Levittown, Pennsylvania. We're getting ready for the kickoff here, and before we get into this broadcast, I would like to apologize if I offended anyone by any comments I made or my demeanor towards the team and the Upper Dublin program. I meant no offense to the players or coaches or family. But without further ado, let's play and let's commentate some football. What do you think about today's game, Jake?
Well, Upper Dublin obviously coming in off their 2-game losing streak. They've played two really good football teams on the road there. They're 3-2, 2-1 in conference play. They get a conference opponent here on the road. They're 2-3. They've had a very up and down season. This is a test to see what Upper Dublin is or is not this season. If they're going to be a good football team, they're going to start, really winning these games and winning by double digits. If they're not going to be a great team, they may not win today, or they may win close. This is a very important prove-it game for Upper Dublin. They got to win and probably win convincingly here. Really feel good about their season.
Upper Dublin going to kick off here. It is going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Owen Carl to kick off. Receiving for Harry S. Truman will be number 8 down there. That is... I'm about to be their quarterback, Terrell Dowd, unless it's number 6. The kickoff here, and it is going to be brought in, almost muffs it, running to the other side, 6. He's breaking through, trying to get further, corralled down by today's cover boy, Chris Colbrenner.
Well, let's talk about the Upper Dublin defense here, because they've been gashed in their last 2 games. They were really good in their game before. They only allowed 12 points against Ben Salem. Can they get back to that dominant, stop-the-run defense that they really wanted to play and had their idea of playing all season? This is a very important drive here for Upper Dublin's defense. What are they going to be tonight?
At quarterback, it'll be Terrell Delt for the Tigers here at Quakertown. It's going to be a quick carry, rumbling forward and gaining a few yards.
We're going to start there. Upper Dublin, defensively, they were strong. They were able to get in there, make the tackle. That's a good gang tackle. That's something they struggled with, especially against North Penn. Their tackling was off, and it struggled in the second half against Quakertown. Good for them. It's a positive play for the offense, but it's good for them to not let that play become very explosive and get a free first down off that.
That's exactly right. So again, under center is going to be Terrell Delp. Man in motion, that's number 10, Timothy Slayton. They're going to hand it off. It's another carry. This is going to be a good carry up to the 50-yard line for number 2, Isaiah Edwards.
And Edwards there, breaks a tackle, gets free. Good for Upper Dublin to get the little shoestring tackle, but we talked about stopping the run, Upper Dublin, just 2 plays ago. Let's see if they can start getting to that physical football. Slow start here.
So a quick start here for the Harry S. Truman High School Tigers. Once again, we're going to get spread wide receivers, 4 wideouts. Delp under center, Edwards at halfback. He's giving it to the workhorse, Edwards again. Upper Dublin defense able to stuff him down at the line. Only a 3-yard carry there.
And that's finally a huge tackle there, pushing him backwards, because before he had been falling forward on both of his runs. Finally gets physical enough at the point of attack there, pushes him down. Now, as far as Harry S. Truman is concerned, they have to start seriously considering throwing this football. We're going to see what kind of confidence they have in their quarterback here. Second down, we always know it's a big down. What is your position going to be on third down? Third and short or third and long? This is a big play.
They're going to tighten it up. Still 4 wide receivers in the formation. All up close, right near the line. It's going to be a pitch out to Edwards, trying to corral him down, and they do for a short gain.
So if you've ever listened to me talk about football, I hate the 7-yard pitch back. Just to get back to the line of scrimmage, you have to run 7 yards. So on 2nd and 7 or whatever that was, I don't understand that kind of call to force your running back to get upfield 7 yards just to even get 1 yard of offense.
3rd and 6 to go here in the shotgun. Man in motion. Delp takes it. He's passing it out wide and corralled down by UD. They get out. in 4 downs and no score here. So this is the first time Upper Dublin has stopped a team on their first possession in 3 weeks.
Not even against Ben Salem. I would even say 4 weeks at that point. But Upper Dublin there, they stayed really disciplined in their zone coverages. And even though they were running crossing routes over the middle, those corners and those linebackers were able to stay to their assignments. And then when the pass came in, they were in the position they needed to be to make that tackle for no gain on the play.
They're going for it here on 4th down, which makes sense. They're past the 50, so I think if you punt it, maybe you get 30 yards here. If you don't, you still got the team on their own 50, and it's too long for a field goal. So interesting call here. They're going to move a man in motion. Delp, he's going to look. It's a deep shot. Intercepted by Colebrenner. That's number 4 on the season for number 4. Colebrenner going to take it to around the 36-yard line. Man, he is having a great season.
Well, that was an absolutely unbelievable play. Good for the safety, Chris Colebrenner, to bait him there. But I just want to talk about the throw. What the quarterback needs to do there is he needs to look off the safety and then get the ball into the one-on-one coverage. By not doing that, he allows Colebrenner to sit on the route, and he's able to make a really nice play on the football there. Upper Dublin takes over with all the momentum here.
So O'Sullivan going to be coming out at quarterback in the pistol strong formation. Thank you to everyone viewing. It'd be awesome if you could drop a like. Get us recommended to more people, as it's going to be a quick pass here. Logan Trim corralled down after a 9-10 yard reception.
So this is Colin O'Sullivan doing what O'Sullivan does. He gets the ball out where he wants it to be, on the rough side, on the right side. Outside the numbers, Colin O'Sullivan is an unbelievable thrower of the football, and you're going to see it again here. Keep those chains moving.
So once again, they're going to come out in the pistol formation. Noah Lee to the bottom of your screen. Watch him here. They're just going to give it off to McIntyre, who gets good blocking, rumbling forward for a first down on his first carry of the day. He has been the workhorse this year for Upper Dublin.
So in their last W against Ben Salem, this is how they came back in the second half. They ran the football down their throat, no problem. They're starting strong on the road, establishing a run game past the 50. This is exactly what they have not been able to do in their last 2 football games, and this is what they want to do as an offense.
2 wide, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. It's going to be another carry here. McIntyre running and brought down.
That's a huge hole the offensive line and the tight ends just created him there. The fullback gets out to where he needs to be. That's a huge hole. We've got a player down
We
here.
got a player down on the field.
Looks like a tiger down, so we'll be back.
We're going to take a quick break through 7 minutes. We're at 7 minutes, 38 seconds of the first. We'll be right back. So Upper Dublin here on 2nd and short now.
Player able to walk off on his own power. We love to see that. We'll see if this disrupts Upper Dublin's flow on offense, however.
Momentum is very, very fickle. And little disruptions like this, well, it can turn it around, as we're going to see first time in the shotgun now. Dan Nardo in motion across the formation, as is McIntyre. They're giving it to him. We are going to get a flag on the play, as McIntyre is going to get a good gain, still rumbling forward and brought down at the 22, but we do not know if it's going to stay.
Well, when the flag comes in from the back umpire before the handoff has even been made, it's usually going to be offensive holding. It's probably what we're going to expect here.
That or an offsides, but they're marching backwards, so more than likely a hold here on UD. On camera today, one of our all-star basketball announcers, Gus Platt. Any thoughts on the game so far, Gus?
It's looking very good. It's looking very good.
Gus was an all-star football player for Sandy Run Middle School, now runs cross-country, and he is one of the better runners in the state of Pennsylvania, not to mention one of the premier 140-pound wrestlers in UD for sophomores. So, we're going to get trips wide receiver to the right. O'Sullivan going to pass it. It is caught for a first down.
So Colin O'Sullivan there, it's a designed bootleg out to his left, and as soon as he gets out to the left, he's understanding the angles of where the defenders are. He gets to the right spot to make that throw so that the linebackers and the corner can't converge on it. That's a really nice brain throw there by Colin O'Sullivan, knowing where to go with the football and when to release it.
So we're going to see Chris Colbrunner line up in the slot. If you missed it, he got an interception in the last possession, getting him already at 4 interceptions in only game 6 of the season. Press to the left side. It's going to be a carry. McIntyre going to gain a solid first down there and set up a second and manageable.
And boy, does he always fall forward. He's always falling forward with his shoulders and his head as well. That's how he gets the extra yards and puts the extra finish on a lot of these runs.
That's exactly right. They preach on offense. Finish forward, fall forward. That is exactly what you want to do here at Harry S. Truman High School. It's funny. It's starting to get later in the fall. Sunlight's starting to go down earlier and earlier. I think this is the darkest it's been in the first quarter we've had so far.
Absolutely. And, no one really wants to hear about the sun going down. McIntyre, he's got a big hole.
Cutting it backwards like LaShawn McCoy. Changing it up, being patient like Le'Veon Bell, getting a first down there. McIntyre already with 5 carries today.
And McIntyre really has emerged as part of the 3-headed monster on this Upper Dublin offense. O'Sullivan at quarterback, himself at running back, and then Noah Lee at wide receiver. Reminds me of the old Pittsburgh Steelers that could never win a Super Bowl with Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. But he's really turned into the workhorse back of this offense.
Yeah, well, Upper Dublin, it looked like Michael Wright was going to be their halfback, and he's been very good as a receiving back. Awesome scat back, but they've really found some here with McIntyre and Twafiq Bartlett. As McIntyre doesn't get tackled, he slips down there on the turf. One of the disadvantages of having field turf.
Absolutely. The turf monster, it's going to get you at least once a game. It always does. And, we always talk about the difference between natural grass and turf, and right there we're going to see it. Injuries more common on turf. We hope none today, but it is a possibility.
So here we are, second down. It's a run. McIntyre who took the same carry there, and finally they're going to stop him for a minuscule gain.
Good for Harry S. Truman finally starting to understand how Upper Dublin is pulling the guards and tackles out to the outside on offense, reading that and getting into the correct gaps there. This is a big play here for Upper Dublin. It would be very hard to settle for 3 on this drive after how they've really run the football.
Well, I'm going to guess pass here because they just took Dan Nardo out of the formation. So, and they took Griffin Pensabine out. So look pass here. Look something quick. Look something maybe Chris Colbrunner, Noah Lee's way.
Especially Noah Lee. He loves these short passing routes.
O'Sullivan, that's what he wanted. He's going to run with it. He's going to get whatever he can. He's still going. He might have fallen forward into the end zone. Yes, they're calling it a touchdown. Reaching for the end zone on third down. An incredible play there by O'Sullivan. Directing traffic. There might have been 3 guys in front of him, but he was able to weave his way through and get a touchdown.
How many Tigers did he make miss on that play? That's an unbelievable run there by O'Sullivan. First of all, he goes through 3 progressions and realizes nothing's open. The problem with playing all that press coverage out in the secondary is you leave the quarterback room to run, and he does a really good job there.
So we're going to, that's going to be a offsides, it looks like there. Neutral zone infraction, I believe, on the defense. And, of course, if you touch an offensive lineman, the play does get called dead. If you don't, it's just an offsides. But here, clearly a neutral zone infraction. So it's going to make what was already an automatic make even easier.
Well, it always does raise the question, should you go for 2 when you're at the 1 instead of the 2 after a penalty? It's always interesting. I say early in the game, no, it doesn't matter. But if it's in the third quarter, maybe sometimes it's interesting here. But Owen Carl, I know you don't doubt Owen Carl with this kind of kick, do you, CJ?
No, I don't. One thing that Upper Dublin does that's interesting is they have Noah Lee, their starting wideout and cornerback, as the holder for Carl as he gets a good hold down. Carl punches it right through the upright. Upper Dublin up 7-0. Something great to hear. They get a early game lead. Isn't that nice to say?
First time since September 3rd, I'd like to say. They didn't even have an early lead in their win over Ben Salem. This is the fast start that they've wanted and needed to really be in these football games.
That's exactly right. So, Upper Dublin going to kick off here. What do you do if you are the Tigers? Because it looked like early they were running quite well. Dell hasn't been able to really throw it much. What are you doing if you're a head coach of the Harry S. Truman High School Tigers?
Well, I mean, they haven't really let their quarterback become the quarterback. He's really just handing the football off. And you've run the ball very well, but you got to start mixing in some play action when you're running the football so well. We haven't really seen the quarterback do anything with the football of substance yet, so we'll see what kind of trust they have in their quarterback at this point.
Exactly right, Upper Dublin. 7-0 score here. Owen Carl going to kick off once again. It's getting cold up here. It is getting cold in the fall. Thank you, everyone, watching us. Jake, you want to do the little promo here for watching us?
Absolutely. If you're watching and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps this video get recommended to other people like you who want to see some high school football, some Pennsylvania high school football. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you never miss a future upload and you never miss a future game. And of course, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, live updates, always telling you, getting you the link to come here, always telling you what's happening if we're unable to have some technical difficulties, always telling you. So go ahead, follow us on Twitter. Subscribe, hit the like button. It really is appreciated.
That's exactly right. A little bit of what almost looked like a pooch kick there, maybe trying to get it to not the main returner, maybe force a fumble. Ball going to be lined up at the 32-yard line of Harry S. Truman.
I mean, with Owen Carl, they really know that he can do whatever he wants from that kickoff position, can he, CJ?
You know it. So we're going to see a split back formation with 3 wide receivers. Delp manning the traffic. It's going to be a quick pass, number 23, who's going to be quickly taken down, but a nice little play there. Not necessarily a screen because there's not too much blocking, but when you're playing soft coverage like that, quick pass, you're going to get yards. It's essentially a solid run.
Absolutely. That's exactly how you should think about it, CJ. A nice run because it does pick up 5 yards. What I'm more happy about out of Upper Dublin, though, especially if you're a fan, the tackling. You saw 3 guys swarm to the ball carrier there. That's really important that they haven't done in their last couple games.
So going a little tighter now. It's going to be a triple option. And Edwards going to go out of bounds, so 3rd and short. That triple option is what got Upper Dublin against Ben Salem a few weeks ago, which led to that massive 75-yard touchdown.
And they did it again in the 3rd quarter. It seems like Upper Dublin's figuring out how to read the triple option and know what to do with it when the quarterback fakes the give to the fullback and then could take it himself or toss it off to the halfback. But really nice defense there. Again, we're going to talk about gang tackling, swarm tackling, because it's clearly a point of emphasis for this Upper Dublin team.
3rd and 2. It's going to be a carry. Did he get it? This is going to be an interesting call. They're going to mark him forward. Yes. Might need some NFL replay on that one. He might have been down.
I don't know. I thought he might have fallen forward with his shoulders there, kind of Nafis McIntyre style. But, either way, Upper Dublin does get the tackle after the short game, so you can't be too upset if you're a fan.
It was Edwards on the carry. We're going to go in the I formation. Halfback's a little deep for the I, but hey, I'm not the coach. It's going to be a pitch outside Edwards. Almost brought down by Butler. And he's going to be taken down after a okay gain. 2 yards and a cloud of pellets, I guess, since we're on turf.
So the way I think about it is that was a 10-yard run where 8 yards don't matter because if there's toss play, he needs to run 8 yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So I will struggle to understand the toss play. Seems like this is the second time Harry S. Truman's already run this, and we're in the 1st quarter, so it seems to be a part of their offensive identity. We'll see what they can do with it moving forward if they can break a big one.
They ran a lot for a little there. So we're going to get a option. No, it's a pass. That's a little high. I thought it was a speed option there at first. It was a pass. So this is going to put Harry S. Truman in a third and long situation.
And this is why second down was so important. I like the idea of trying to get the ball out to the wide receiver, but Upper Dublin in press coverage, they're not having any of it. That's why second down is so important. This is now 3rd and 8. If they complete that pass, it's 3rd and 4. The whole playbook's open. Arias Truman pretty much has to throw, and they've shown very little confidence in their quarterback at this point. So we'll see what they can do here. Big 3rd and 8 here. You got to get a first down. You got to get points on this drive because Upper Dublin's offense looks legit.
That is exactly, you took the words right out of my mouth here. 3rd and 8 to go. Delp, he's in the gun. Man in motion now. That's number 16. It's a bad snap. Delp gonna have to run back and pick it up. Can they tackle him down? Yes. So that is a bad position for 4th. They have to punt here as it's probably 3rd and 35.
4th down, but yes, that is
4th and 40.
We talk
35.
about the importance of centers because it really is important. They change the complexion of games all the time, and there's a position where it's like, oh, Arias Truman, we're in this game, we're at home, we're going to get a first down, we're going to get some points on this drive, and then boom, nothing of the sort there.
And, in that position there, I joke about with 2nd, 21st and 20, it's 2nd in a country mile. This is 4th, and, I don't know, this continent almost with how long this is. It's a punt, go to a liner there as Chris Colburn are going to go with the fair catch. So Upper Dublin going to start with the ball on the Harry S. Truman side of the 50. Now, before we get into this possession, it is October 1st and October 5th. Our own president last year, Josh Asraf, he's going to be going to Israel for a year-long trip, and we'd like to wish him the best of luck. He did a lot of work with this club. He was me and Jake's mentor for the club. He was, just an absolutely awesome president. Helped progress the club, get us live streams on YouTube. So a big thank you to him and good luck on his travel.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to get a pass here from O'Sullivan. Still trying to trek forward, pushing the pile a little there as it's going to be a solid first down. Upper Dublin just hitting those nice little bun curl routes and out routes and getting good yardage off it.
And that's to get an RPO, and you're going to see the smartness of Colin O'Sullivan with the football in his hands come out. He sees the RPOs getting shut down because of the linebacker moving the jack end position kind of coming up on the right tackle. So what does he do? He gets the ball out on the button hook 1 yard and a one-on-one coverage. He's a really good decision maker with the football. Very rarely does he turn the football over.
Single high safety here. You can see Noah Lee try to do something on the inside. It's going to be a run to McIntyre, trying to fight forward. Gets trapped down by a shoelace. So we're going to get a 3rd and long. Upper Dublin's first real test here.
And we're going to have to see it after the first quarter, after this little quarter break here. Gus Platt, thoughts on the first quarter of football?
I think it's looking very good.
He thinks it's looking very good. We'll see you in the quarter break.
Back here in the second quarter now, almost at the second half. Upper Dublin, they face a 3rd and long now. O'Sullivan in at quarterback. Are we going to time out or a bit of confusion now on the field from the officials and the two teams?
That's never good to start a quarter.
Fans filing into the seats here on both sides. Trying to figure out what is happening here on the on the field. We can't control it up here in the booth. O'Sullivan, he's trying to tell his guys what he wants them to do. Who do you think's getting the ball here? They're going to go with two high safeties. Looks like they're running more of a... oh, we have a clock issue. See, so if we go over to the scoreboard right now, it's supposed to say 12 minutes because 12-minute quarters stuck at 0-0-0. I mean...
And it still says it's the first quarter if you're able to see that, so we're going to have a little extended break here apparently between the quarters.
Hey, we got time to talk.
We absolutely do.
So, Upper Dublin now, they're up. It's going to be an interesting third down. I would not be surprised to see them try to hit Noah Lee. It looked like two high safeties, 4-3 scheme for Harry S. Truman. At least that's what I'm picking up now with three linebackers on the field, four ends.
No, absolutely. You see that guy in the defensive end position move into that jack end kind of role. You're going to see it. He really wants to set the edge on that tackle.
Press coverage down low now. It's going to be a play action. He wants Noah Lee, and it's incomplete. So fourth down. Let's see what they do. Kicking team comes onto the field. I agree with the decision. Up 7-0 with 11:56 here in the second. Upper Dublin going to punt for the first time today.
It's hard to fault Colin O'Sullivan too much on that throw because there's pressure coming in from the right side, and it's on his throwing hand, and it's not on his blind side. Still not a great throw. You got to get that ball a little bit lower, but Upper Dublin, it's a good stop there for Harry S. Truman. They deserve to be off the field.
These guys are high school guys. Come on, they're not in the NFL, Jake. Calm down. It's a timeout, Harry S. Truman High School.
It's getting a little choppy here, isn't it, CJ?
It's weird, man. I don't necessarily know. A lot of technical difficulties. I mean, we're getting timeouts. We're getting.
This time it's not us, though.
It's not us. It is not. It is not us, which is a good thing. Gus, what are you thinking right now with? Well, I mean, I know you think it's going good. Any other? And what do you think about the jerseys for the teams?
I think it's not just good, but actually very good.
Upper Dublin wearing their white top, black bottoms. I'm more of a white on white type of guy.
I have to agree with that. I've always loved the classic white helmet, white jersey, white pants look. Doesn't matter what the team is.
Yeah.
Classic Colt style look.
Can't wait till the NFL finally allows more than one helmet next year. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, you're an Eagles fan. It matters for you for those Kelly Green throwbacks.
Exactly. So finally, we're going to get the punt off. Back is Carl. And it is a hard punt. Muffed it. And they're going to call it down in the end zone touchback. I think that it might have been touched by a Harry S. Truman player.
It certainly looked that way from that angle. They're not going to call it that way. I was very close.
Well, if it was, it would have been a safety, correct?
Well, it would have been a touchdown if it had been recovered in the end zone. If it had gone out the end zone at that point, it would have been a safety.
Now, weird play there. They're going to call it a touchback. Very interesting, though. Very interesting play there.
It's certainly not a clean play. Like, you're Harry S. Truman, you're happy you got away with one, but you're not really happy with how that play went.
No, but you find yourself, you haven't done much on offense, you haven't done much on defense, but you're only down by one possession here.
It's the second quarter.
Game
They're
is
very
still
much in this game at home.
Very young into this game. Terrell Delp is quarterback. They're going to go in the gun formation. Spread Delp. Going to the right, looking for room, brought down.
That's an absolutely great play by Upper Dublin. Setting the edge with the corner who realizes it's a designed quarterback run, and even though the halfback is in there for the block, it doesn't matter because the linebacker has already come on. That's a really nice play for Upper Dublin, stopping that for only a 2-yard gain. That can be a tricky play, especially if the running back is ever to get in a position where he could receive a pitch.
Yeah, guys like Nick Rodriguez, Kyrie Butler, great run stoppers. I mean, Nick Rodriguez, he is racking up tackles this
Absolutely. He's a tackling machine. He's got great instinct when it comes to where the football is.
Like your Giants, Blake Martinez, right?
No, we're not going to talk about him.
He's done good with the Giants.
Now he's out for the year.
So we're going to get a handoff here to Edwards. Edwards trying to find anything. He's brought down. So we're going to get a third down at the 26 of Harry S. Truman.
And that was a big second down because it wasn't a huge pickup for Harry S. Truman. Again, the playbook is still relatively open, but you got to be gutsy to call a run here on 3rd and 4 when you've struggled running the ball outside of that first drive.
A generous 3rd and 4 here. Delp going to take it. It's going to be a screen. Number 23 has it, and he is going to break first contact and get the first down. Again, that was number 23, Malachi Jackson.
That was a really nice play by him. He's able to see where the defender's coming from and then just beat him to the point. Beats him to the spot, and there's nothing the defender can do.
So, finally a first down here after a messy possession last time for this Harry S. Truman team. They're going to go back under center, fake a pitch, give it out to Edwards. He breaks off one tackle, breaks off a second, and brought down.
And that was some hard running there by the running back. He's able to just put it flailing his arms out. He almost looks elementary.
Guess who got the tackle?
Who?
The tackle machine, Nick Rodriguez.
I mean, are we really even surprised about that? But going back to the run, absolutely really nice job by him to shut off that defensive end and get to where he needed to be. That's a big first down. 2nd and 2 here. Entire playbook open. Deep shot. You can run the football, screen pass, anything and everything on the table here for Harry S. Truman.
I'm taking a deep shot over the middle if I'm Harry S. Truman. Upper Dublin has shown a bit of weakness there. Instead, they're going to run it up the field. Edwards still going. He's still trying to move forward, still churning forward down at the 25. Great play there for Harry S. Truman, a jolt offensively.
He's got so much energy when he runs with the football. He runs with this presence, and you can really see it. He brings his shoulders into every run. Extra step with his arms and his legs. He's a really unbelievable runner in the football. A joy to watch.
So ball now going to be flipped. Formerly at the 26 on 3rd down, only 2-3 plays ago. Now at the 26 of Upper Dublin. It's going to be another carry to Edwards, and he gets brought down hard. We're going to get a flag as Edwards was almost speared there like a wrestling move.
Absolutely. That was a great tackle. Let's get the flag.
If you're an old school wrestling fan, like Bill Goldberg, Rhino with the gore, just cut him
This is
in
all
half.
you if you're going to talk about wrestling from the days of forever ago.
I mean, geez, just sawed him in half.
Little illegal block in the back there against Harry S. Truman, so we're going to be moving that one back.
I'm still impressed by the tackle. I mean,
No, it was a really nice tackle.
clean, not leading with the head, going with the shoulders, chest up.
That's the
able to
exact
wrap up.
That's the exact way they teach you to make a tackle when you start playing defense.
I mean, legs going and then hips up, just completely bent over. And guess what? Do that, they gain yards, right? Now it's coming back. So he's still feeling that tackle, and they're demoralized because they are going backwards. So it's going to be, it says 2nd down and 20. I don't believe that's correct. I believe it's 1st and 20 after the illegal block in the back.
It is 1st and 20. We'll see what the scoreboard does there. We're having a little discussion about that. It should read
I mean, it
first
also
down.
says Q1, so.
I mean, it also says that the Tigers don't even have a 0 next to their name. The scoreboard is having some troubles today.
Apparently, the game clock is also messed up as it's supposed to be 9 minutes, 25 seconds on the game clock, not 9 minutes, 13 seconds remaining on the game clock.
Now it
So
says
a
it's
whole-
20th down.
Uh,
Oh, no, okay, we fixed that.
a plethora of issues for Harry S. Truman High
It's
School.
the first quarter. The Tigers don't even have a score, even if it's 0, and we are struggling with the game clock here. We will work all of this out here.
Gus, what are you thinking right now?
I think it's looking pretty good.
I mean, I will say this, though. It still does say 2nd down. I don't think we ever cleared that up because we were talking about the clock.
1st and 20 now. It's just going to be a QB power for Delp. That is not going to help their cause much. Trying to generate something there. Delp's biggest strength is definitely his legs. He has a
Absolutely.
good strong arm. Accuracy, a bit of an issue, but his legs is where he makes his dough. And they try to use that to his advantage. Like they said, highlight the strengths, try to mitigate the weaknesses.
This feels like Michigan with Denard Robinson and then later the other guy, number 98. But they're clearly a option football team. We'll see what they do here. It's marked as third down. It simply isn't third down. It's second down. So we're going to see if that actually holds. The referees are counting the downs.
So we're going to get a play action. Delp looking. Fired over the middle. Broken up. Great play there by Griffin Penseby.
He really got that football in there too. I mean, that's exactly
That was a good throw.
That's exactly where that ball belongs. He gets it right where the defender can't get it, but the defender is there just in time to make the hit, and he focuses his hit on the football, and that's why it comes out there.
Yeah, he played the ball, not the receiver there, and that was the exact right thing to do.
It's still marked as fourth down, and now they're saying it's fourth down. So we had a mishap on the scoreboard that has affected the game. It is third
Illegal
down.
block in the back, you don't lose it down.
You do not lose the down. It should be third down here.
I'm confused.
I think the scoreboard is just having some trouble, and the refs are going off the scoreboard. But we're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, we'll take it. Delp looking, scrambling. He just throws it out. And will Upper Dublin come onto the field? I'm pretty sure that was third. I'm like 90% sure that was third down.
It was third down. The scoreboard is clearly struggling.
And they're calling it first down UD. And yeah, no, it is definitely fourth down now.
I just want to talk about that. Well, I mean, the scoreboard now reads first and 10 Upper Dublin. That is inaccurate. So the scoreboard has been wrong. The announcers have been wrong. We've been correct. What a surprise.
Hey, good for us.
But I just want to talk about that throw. He evades three defenders who are coming at him and then just doesn't make the throw because no one's open. So Upper Dublin playing really nice defense.
And that was...
Looks like someone got a
looked
jump
like
on the
someone
snap.
offsides there.
Absolutely.
I don't know why they called the play dead, though.
I agree. That should have been a free play on fourth down. That's an
No,
interesting call.
that makes sense. It was actually a false start they're calling on the Tigers.
Ooh, it looks
So,
like Upper Dublin jumped. I'm not going to lie.
fourth and forever. Trying to cross state lines here with the first down.
I mean, we are right on the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border, right next to the New Jersey Turnpike and Interstate 276. It still reads first and 10 Upper Dublin. That is inaccurate, folks.
Love the Tiger down there for the area Truman Tigers. Cheerleading with the good times here. Love the mascot play. Fourth and absolutely forever. Delp looking. He has to take a shot. He does. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Thank God. That was very, very close to a touchdown. Just able to get a hand in was UD. Oh, we avoided a bullet there. Oh, gee.
Very lucky the ball was slightly underthrown because he was not in coverage as he should have been. But Upper Dublin gets away with one. A little bit of a shaky drive, illegal block in the back, false starts. A weird play there, ended in an incompletion, and then, of course, a little bit of an underthrow here. Upper Dublin, their offense gets back on the field. But let's be honest, the Tigers ran the football down their throats, so that was a nice drive by them.
What matters is the scoreboard, and the scoreboard reads 7-0 UD. O'Sullivan, he's going to come in. McIntyre in the backfield. They're going to give it to him. He's rumbling, tumbling, trying to work a stiff arm. He throws the defender off and goes out of bounds. Doesn't need to get tackled. No need to take a hit there. Gets a solid gain on first down.
Absolutely. McIntyre, we've talked about how he's really established himself as the lead back in this offense, the power back who really gets a majority of the workload. And that's why. Because he finishes every run like that. That's a 6 or a 7 yard carry right there. Okay, what are they going to call it? A 6 yard carry. You just don't get that very often with smaller backs. So McIntyre, he 100% deserves his position.
I was thinking about this earlier today in the car ride, who I'd compare him to. Reminds me of Michael Turner, Steven Jackson almost.
Absolutely, Steven Jackson's a great one. And you see how he finishes. His helmet is always in front of his feet. That's how they teach you to finish every run. But again, Steven Jackson with the St. Louis Rams and later the Atlanta Falcons, great comparison for Nafis McIntyre. Again, finishes every run with a little bit extra. Reminds me even of a little bit of Ezekiel Elliott with the Cowboys.
Well, we're Eagles fans here, so we don't.
We're not Eagles fans here. I'm a Giants fan, but that's okay.
Okay, Jake. Upper Dublin in the Harry S. Truman territory. They're going to come out 4 wide in the slot. I believe it's Colbrenner. Yes, that's where he's looking on the quick out route. Colbrenner with room to roll. He's going at the 20. Makes the man miss. It's a touchdown. An interception and a touchdown in today's game for Chris Colbrenner. 4 picks, 4 picks on the season. Now a receiving touchdown. That was just a quick
For the
out.
sophomore. For the
He-
sophomore.
He was able to make that play happen. And you know what I want to highlight? Great blocking down the field by his fellow wide receiver. He's able to get the corner, get the edge,
And he
but
just and then he turns
setting
on the
edge.
burners. He turns on the burners once he gets outside that huge block that Noah Lee sets. And then once he turns on the burners, there's no one to stop him at that point. We're having some more difficulties with the scoreboard. Where is this ball being placed? It's a 2-point conversion.
It's still 7-0 on the scoreboard as well.
That is inaccurate, folks.
We're going to have Noah Lee hold. And, of course, the man, Owen Carl, going to kick the senior.
This good or no good?
Is that a question? Come on.
It's an extra point.
Are you joking with me? Not a great snap, but it would be corralled and through. No doubt about it.
Absolutely there. Chris Colbrenner, huge catch, turns on the burners, gets a few blocks, makes a man miss.
That's
A
just
huge
incredible
touchdown.
run after the catch ability there. And he made a man miss at around the 20-yard line and was able to get into the end zone. What a great play for UD, because it's a simple pass, puts it right on the money. Colbrenner able to get to the outside. They were on man coverage, too. So he's able to
Absolutely.
get to the outside, no one there. Good block set by Noah Lee, makes a man miss, gets into the end zone for a 49-yard touchdown catch.
And remember, that was 3rd and 4. They were just trying to keep the chains moving, keep the clock moving. But
Might have
Chris
been a little
Colbrenner-
less than 49. I believe that's where they were on first down.
Yeah,
actually.
I believe it might have been a
Closer
might have
to
been
40.
45.
Closer to
something,
40.
something in that ballpark.
Who cares?
but-
It was a touchdown.
Oh, it's a great run.
Gus, what do you think about the play?
When I think about that play, there are a lot of things that went into it. The catch, the run, but really only one word comes to mind, just that it was really good.
That's 2 words, Gus.
That was an adjective describing the one word that it was.
So Jeremy Pollock saw a lot of things 2 weeks ago. Josh Block didn't have much to say until the 4th quarter. Gus Platt, everything's good in his world. So, we've had some great people in the third part of our broadcast crew these last couple weeks.
Of course, you can't forget Ethan Span as well. As this kick is going to go to the 10-yard line. Trying to return it now. That might be Malachi Jackson on the return. No, it is not. He was on the blocking. Down at the 26-yard line. So another chance here with 6 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second quarter for Harry S. Truman High School. As the Tigers get the ball to start.
They got the ball to start the half. They can run the football, and they've shown it time and time again. But now you're down 14. The coaches, you can't panic if you're the Tigers. Stick with what's been working. Running the football. It works for you, and it works
Isaiah
for this
Edwards.
offense.
Isaiah Edwards is the key, and he's the man that gets it on first down. He's going to get room. He's going to try to break forward, and he's brought down after a first down carry.
Can we applaud the Tigers? Down 2 scores. Commitment to the run game. Not a lot of teams have it at any level of the sport anymore. They understand it's their bread and butter, and they're not getting away from it because of what the scoreboard says. It's the first half. There's plenty of time.
You think if you get a touchdown here, UD does start with the ball in the second half, but it is still a close game. And there was almost a touchdown on 4th down for this
That
Tigers
got
team.
blown up, though. The offensive line. I'm not sure that might have been a 4-yard loss. He's just in the backfield. There's nothing to do.
You can't blame Isaiah Edwards there. He's doing everything he can. He's putting the team on his back right now as Delpy. He's not really thrown it bad.
No, he's game managed the game. He's been what Troy Aikman was for the Cowboys in his
Well,
early
I
time.
wouldn't even say that. He threw a nice pass that was broken up. Then he threw a ball that was a solid ball, just some good closing speed on 4th down for UD. Dope, he is going to throw it here. He's going to roll out. He's going to go deep with it, and it's incomplete on 3rd down. Will they
That
go
was
for
second
it?
down. That was second down.
Oh,
CJ.
it was second down. Oh, that's
See, that
tragic.
time you could have actually relied on the scoreboard. As we say, no one bats 1,000. That is your line, right, CJ?
Yeah, well, my batting average is getting worse and worse as the weeks go on.
Well, this scoreboard team's batting average is probably below the Mendoza line, if we're going to be 100%.
I don't really want to talk about baseball with the Phillies right now.
Oh, I'd love to with my Yankees. They look great. Playoff team, baby.
So trips wide receivers to the top. They're going to bunch up. We have a triangle there. One wide receiver down low. Edwards in the backfield. It's a play action. Throwing his Delp. Gets a lot of air under it. And that is pass interference.
That's a
on the
DPI.
defense. Yeah.
No need. He evades. So I want to give credit to the quarterback there because it's going to be DPI. He evaded like 5 defenders there, and Upper Dublin just brought the house. I believe that's actually a 15-yard penalty, although I'm not sure.
In high school, is it a 15-yard?
I don't know. I know in college it's 15, and in the NFL it's a spot foul. Very interesting. No need to extend that right arm. You're in position. I know you're.
It wasn't. It was. Yeah, the throw would have made it no matter what. But again, this high school athletes, everyone makes mistakes. Like I said, no one bats 1,000. It's got a short-term memory. Move on to the next play. You stopped them there. They were not picking up a first down there. They have not scored yet. It's got to move on. Play your brand of football, Upper Dublin. Run that 3-4 defense and attack.
So we're struggling with where to place the football, where the ball should be placed. Again, it was a DPI, so I believe it should be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. The game clock is stopped. We're having that discussion as well. We had offsetting penalties.
Wow. An offsetting penalty there. That's massive. Upper Dublin, once again, 2 bullets shot. They've evaded both of them.
Pass interference was
Oh, wow.
Wow, so
Never
not
mind.
offsetting. So DPI gets declined, and roughing the passer accepted. Doesn't matter either way.
That's it. I don't know if that's a roughing call. I see
I'm
the
not sure.
DPI.
I was
don't think
looking
that's
at
a
the
roughing
DPI
call.
as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh, DPI. I'm not exactly
I did
sure.
not see the roughing there because they were he was kind of hit as he threw. I don't know. But can't change the past. You can only try to change the future as this is overthrown. So incomplete on first down.
That's first down, but that ball's not where it needs to be. It needs to be maybe take a little extra half second before you throw that ball. But Upper Dublin, they're in coverage. They're where they need to be, and they're taking after that penalty. DPI, roughing the passer. A lot that didn't go well in the second half of that play. Putting it all aside, play their brand of football, get to stopping the pass, make them run the ball, make them one-dimensional. They've held them to 0 points here through about halfway through the second quarter. Keep it to what you're doing.
Delp under
The clock is not moving, folks. Okay, now it is.
It was incomplete. Clock stops on it.
Well, as soon as the ball was snapped, the clock did not start. But that's a huge run there for the Tigers. They
3rd and short in 4-down territory.
we talk about the second down. 2nd and 10. There's such a huge difference, folks, between 3rd and 9 and 3rd and 10, and 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 2. There's a huge difference.
It's going to be a timeout here for Upper Dublin. Now, I'm thinking, I'm Harry S. Truman. I'm down 14-0. I would not be surprised if they try to take a deep shot here on 3rd and 1. Maybe have a
And then come
halfback.
back to the run.
Maybe
on
have
the
a
fourth down.
halfback sneak out, dump it off. Or they run it, try to get the first. But I would be confident enough in Edwards to just give it to him on 4th down if you don't get it here.
Absolutely. They've shown a massive ability to run the football. They feel like they're going to score on this drive. It's obvious. The only question right now is how are they going to do it and what kind of play calling are they going to do to get them there?
3rd down and 2. Gus Platt doing great on the camera work tonight. Just being in monster.
Thoughts on this
the
big
camera.
3rd down?
It's great. It's really great. I
He
mean,
loves high school football, folks.
Well, the Tigers playing Eye of the Tiger with their band. Gotta love it. Spot on. They are just going to give it to Edwards.
Flag comes in.
Flag down on the play. Let's see.
Comes from the back judge. Is it going to be on the tackle?
He might have led with the head there. I don't
Remember,
know.
leading with the crown of your helmet is a big penalty at all levels of the sport. But
They
it's
know
gonna be
they're pointing back.
holding is going to be the call against the Tigers.
That's
They're marching
weird
back.
from the back judge.
Yeah, you never really see that come from the back judge there. You usually see that come from the umpire, who has a great view of how they're holding them.
I'm not going to complain. I mean, this is UD media, not Harry S. Truman media.
Absolutely.
So Upper Dublin getting a little lifeline there as it's now going to be 3rd and long. Holding sets them pretty much back, nullifying the 2nd down. In fact, they make that 2nd down, instead of it being an 8-yard gain, it's now technically a 2-yard loss, essentially.
It's third down here.
3rd and long. Delp taking his shot. Malachi Jackson. No flag.
Oh, I thought
Questionable call there.
felt like a
Or
DPI could
questionable
have.
no call.
Yeah, I got to say it. DPI against Upper Dublin seemed in order on that. They get away with one. No DPI. That is a very questionable call. I'm not going to complain, of course. No DPI here. I want to talk about the pink on the field. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Today is October 1st. CJ, your thoughts?
I mean, it's great seeing the players come together. I mean, of course, it's awful. I mean, what happens, but people coming together. High school football, one of America's greatest pastimes, one of the greatest America's things is our community coming together, getting after one effort. And we're doing everything we can here, and it's great to see the Harry S. Truman High School representing and spreading awareness. So it's going to be a punt here. Colbrunner calling fair catch, and he gets it down at around the 23-yard line. Upper Dublin has a good opportunity here to make it a 3-score game with 4:46 here left in the first half.
Absolutely here, Upper Dublin. They get a field goal on this drive, just a field goal. It's a much different game than if they don't score. A difference between a 2 and a 3-score game at halftime so different. Because a 2-score game, oh, we get a score, we're right back in this thing, right? It's only a touchdown game. 3-score game feels demoralizing. Feels like you're getting blown out. This is a bigger drive than you think it is for the complexion of this game.
Upper Dublin, O'Sullivan going to come out empty, so yeah, they definitely want some here. Don't be surprised you see a man in motion. Sullivan empty, 4 wide, 1 tight end. And there it is. Yup, McIntyre in motion. They're giving it to him. He's going to try to get the outside. He's going to be brought down after a good game. And before we get to the next play, I want to shout out one of the players that doesn't get all the limelight. Not one of the guys you'll see on all the highlight tapes. One of the best players Upper Dublin has is Kyrie Butler, defensive tackle and offensive lineman, who is great in the trenches, awesome run defender, gets a lot of pressure on the pass, very athletic.
I want to talk
He's a
about Kyrie
monster.
Butler. I'm very happy you brought him up. They pull him. He can do anything from the guard or tackle position they ask of
I
him.
just saw
They
him
really can. They pull him out. They keep him in. He understands the offensive line, and he's very cerebral. He clearly understands football.
I saw him right there, and it was just nice play on offense and defense from Butler, as this play probably going to come back. Looked like a holding by Upper Dublin.
And it looks like Upper Dublin's offense is going to be marching back. There was a nice little run by Colin O'Sullivan. The problem is you don't want your quarterback taking that kind of hit if he doesn't have to.
Especially when it doesn't matter.
Exactly. If he
Yeah.
doesn't have to, it doesn't matter.
4 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first half. Upper Dublin going to have a 1st and long. What are you doing here now? 1st and long. You are up by 2 scores. Jake, what's the game plan here?
I mean, run the football with Nafis McIntyre. You've shown an ability. Make it 2nd and 15 and then do a short throw. Do what your bread and butter is on offense. It doesn't matter that it's 1st and 20 here if you're Upper Dublin. You've moved the football really well, and just go for it. Stay safe. No reason to take a big chance.
McIntyre in the slot. He might have no lead. No, he's going to take the smart pass there, Logan Trim, and that's what separates Colin O'Sullivan and CJ Ambrose. I'm going for the big shot there to Noah Lee. I'm taking the dumb throw, but I'm going for it. O'Sullivan, well, there's a reason he's a really good starting quarterback, because instead of taking that, he's going to take the smart throw to Logan Trim. He's going to pick up the yardage, make it 2nd and manageable. Nice play there by Colin O'Sullivan.
We've already talked about the cerebralness of Colin O'Sullivan, and it's on display again there. Finds the hot receiver, finds the guy who's open. 15-yard pickup. Oh, it's 2nd and medium. They can run this football here and have the whole playbook open on 3rd down.
McIntyre in the backfield. It's going to be another pass. O'Sullivan, Noah Lee, one of his favorite targets. Lee going to work after the catch, and he's going to pick up a solid gain, make it 3rd and about half a yard.
Not a great throw, but he does get away with it there. Noah Lee able to make something out of it, and the chains are moving.
Well, yeah, chains are moving. Calling it 1st down there.
A little bit of a generous spot for you, do you think?
I'm not questioning it. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first half of this one. We're going to see Dan Nardo go out wide. See him at the bottom of your screen. Usually tight end he has great size to him. Great size advantage, very athletic. It is going to be a run to McIntyre. Oh my! That is one of the most impressive 3-yard gains I've seen in quite a long time.
And we talk about how he finishes it with his arms and his shoulders. That's why it's important. That's a negative 1-yard play. It's a pickup of about 2 or 3 yards. There's a big difference between 2nd and 7 and 2nd and 11, folks. They're going to call it 2nd and 8 here.
If you don't like bear crawls when you're doing sports, that's why I do them. He bear crawled to get forward yardage there.
These were the uniforms Upper Dublin was wearing in their last W. It was white, white, white in their last 2. White, white, black here seems to be what works for the Cardinals here on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not questioning it. O'Sullivan, he's going to take the slant over the middle to Chris Colbrenner, who is making his case to be the MVP of this team so far this year.
I was going to say this game, but honestly, this year may be a case. And you know what? He's a sophomore. They've got plenty of football left with this kid. He is unbelievable. Offense, defense. He understands it all. Noah Lee may be the wide receiver 1, but Chris Colbrenner has become the wide receiver 2 on this offense.
As we're going to get a timeout here. Injury timeout, so we're going to pan the camera over to the scoreboard. We'll be back after this quick little injury break. We'll see you soon. We are back now. It was a Tiger player down. O'Sullivan still up and brought down, getting absolutely caved in there on the sack. As we have another Tiger player down. So we're going to take another injury timeout here. So the Tiger player was able to get up on his own 2 feet, on his own power, it's always great to see. I mean, we had the injury back a few weeks ago in Ben Salem, which was
devastating to the game.
Yeah, so it's always good to see guys when they get down, right? You hate to see that, but when they're able to get up, it always makes you feel good. It always gives you hope.
Absolutely. Football, it's a physical game. We all know that. You gotta love it when the guys get up on their own power. And we're still having a little bit of a discussion here. 1:22 left in the first half. I'm thinking screen pass, run the ball, get a field goal try. Just try and get up 3 scores. It really is a difference. What do you think, CJ?
We're going to go with the classic Madden PA crossers here.
CJ's calling Madden plays for us out here.
Bishop Sycamore style, man.
What?
Bishop Sycamore style.
Absolutely.
No, I agree with what you're saying with the screen. I wouldn't be surprised, minute 22, if Upper Dublin goes for it here, tries to do something. They are going to go with the screen to Colbrenner. He's going to get whatever he can here. And on the scoreboard, it says it was 3rd down. I believe was it 3rd down or was it 4th? I believe that was
thought it
second
might
down.
Have been. The scoreboard has just been so unreliable in this game, and it looks like Upper Dublin's walking off the field, so they are gonna
It's a timeout,
and it's gonna be another Harry S. Truman player down on the field. Yet another injury timeout we will take.
No, it's just a regular timeout.
I'm pretty sure that was just.
It's still marked as 3rd and 14 here as we come back. It was 3rd and 17 a second ago. A play was run. It's 3rd and 14.
Bunched up to the top of your screen, pressing down to the bottom of the screen. They're going to send pressure. O'Sullivan going away from it. Hits Colebrenner. He's going to do whatever he can here. So it's going to be a defensive stop here for Harry S. Truman. The Tigers going to get off the field as it is 4th down. Owen Carl going to send a absolute nuclear missile of a punt here.
I think I'm going to let you make Owen Carl's call here.
You know what? I always do it. Jake, you got this.
All right. Owen Carl looks strong and sturdy, as CJ might say. No trouble here, I'm assuming. Looks like they're bringing a lot. They need to rattle Owen Carl somehow.
Oh!
Owen Carl got absolutely smacked.
Look at the punt.
He got the punt off. A penalty flag is sitting next to Owen Carl.
Owen Carl just got mollywopped.
I don't think I should make Owen Carl's calls again. It looks like it's bad luck for him. The penalty flag.
Jeez. That was, I mean, gosh. Usually you see punters, maybe their legs get taken out. That was.
He just got decked.
Like a tackle.
I know.
almost.
First down, Upper Dublin. Owen Carl takes one for the team.
Owen Carl gets the first down for Upper Dublin.
He takes one for the team. Would we expect anything else from him?
No. See, Owen Carl, he did that on purpose. He knew he had to get the punt off, but he sold that. I bet you the guy barely touched him. I bet Owen Carl, very smart player, very smart person. He falls down on purpose, sells it like he got shot. Boom, first down.
Upper Dublin, Owen Carl might get a chance to come back and hit a field goal and really push it in the Tigers' face here. But they're looking for a touchdown here, 51 seconds at the 30-yard line. Whole playbook open for Upper Dublin.
In all seriousness, bad play there by the Tigers. You can't just give away 4th down.
Absolutely.
McIntyre making a man miss. He's still rumbling, tumbling. Doesn't go out of bounds. Still, we have timeout. And I understand that. I mean, usually you want to see your guy go out. But when you're able to pick up another 8 yards and there's still over 40 seconds on the clock, I understand trying to get more yardage.
And this is turning into a bigger backbreaker than we already thought it was. This is turning into a bigger backbreaker than we already thought it was. We might have been having some technical difficulties here. But
hopefully it picked up on your mic. I mean, me, just the biggest brains. Forgot to turn my mic on.
Well, whole playbook open. Upper Dublin, touchdown would be great. Field goal would be fine. What you can't have is after that kind of mental mistake, you get one of those kinds of mental mistakes a game. After that kind of mental mistake, you have to capitalize here.
So 1st and goal now for Upper Dublin as they get a great opportunity after they got bailed out on 4th down, and they can turn this into what is a not super close game to a blowout in the first half, and they'll get the ball in the second half. Colebrenner looks uncovered. What? Watch Colebrenner. Colebrenner. No, they're going to give it to Noah Lee. Play was designed for Noah Lee. Was there a fumble? No. It was a design play there for Noah Lee there.
And it was
trying
a good
to get him
one.
to run after. But I think if you could have just stayed, right? Maybe, I understand. No need to call an audible. No need to do
You've
anything
run the play.
silly. But I don't think anyone was on Chris Colebrenner there for a second.
I don't think so.
If anything, it might have been a linebacker. but
You know Chris Colbert is faster than a linebacker. He just outran a safety.
yeah, he's got some speed. That was hey, I mean, it worked out for the Tigers in the end, so no need for them to complain.
25 seconds here on the clock. Second down here. Second down and goal for the Upper Dublin Cardinals. Up 14-0, moving towards halftime.
25 ticks left on the clock. Gus Platt doing a great job today, I just got to say. Hey, he says thank you. You want to say it? You want to say it to the mic, Gus?
I appreciate that, CJ.
Thank you, Gus. You are welcome. Upper Dublin now. Second and goal, 7 yards away. Pressing. Colbrenner in motion. It's going to be a pass. Out route. Easy catch and score. UD takes a 20-0 lead. PAT patent pending.
Noah Lee will make that route 11 times out of 10. Quick cut to the inside, boom, right to the outside. Colin O'Sullivan knows where the ball's going, puts it right on him, and then Owen Carl.
I don't think that's mathematically possible, Jake.
What?
11 out of 10.
CJ, I don't want to hear it from you. I bet 1,100 up here. Owen Carl here to really push it in their face after the roughing the kicker.
So, 20-0. Owen Carl, 2 for 2 today on extra points. Let's see if he can make it the sombrero 3 for 3.
Well, hat trick here. No
Yup.
problem.
Oh, he hits the scoreboard.
The scoreboard that's been having some major
in
issues
baseball,
today.
that's a 5-run homer.
Absolutely.
That should be 2 points.
5-run homer? I didn't know that was possible.
When you hit the scoreboard, it should be a 5-run homer. I think so.
Okay, CJ with the 5-run homer.
So Upper Dublin, I mean, without the jokes, they are playing their best game since probably week 1.
Yeah, for sure.
After they disposed of Wissahickon in a blowout. It's 21-0, 19 seconds left. It's not make or break here because it's only 19 seconds left, but Upper Dublin's going to start with the football. So the Harry S. Truman Tigers, they got to make a stop on Upper Dublin when they start with the ball and really got to reevaluate after halftime.
Upper Dublin has played the most complete game of football they've played all year. They've ran the ball well. They've thrown the ball. Their only criticism is that they've struggled stopping the run defensively. Other than that, they have played a flawless football game. Harry S. Truman has a lot to discuss in the locker room in the next 12 minutes.
Owen Carl, he's going to kick it off. Talking to Colbrunner, McIntyre, a lot of people coming down, doing a little conferencing with him. Now he's going back. Owen Carl, the lefty, takes a few steps to his right, and the kick is off. It's going to be received around the 24, muffed around the 24. Trying to make something happen now, number 11. He is brought down.
Got stood up there at the 40. That's a nice hit.
So ball going to be spotted around the 37, 38-yard line. Gus, you want to commentate the last play here?
Take it from me.
Well, double mic. Okay, we got 12 seconds left on the clock. If I had to guess, I'd say they're going for something big. I'm not too knowledgeable in the art of commentating, but that's what I think's going to happen, unless they try to really switch it up on them. Okay, it was a run. I was wrong, but I ran out of bounds. 5 seconds left. Actually, it's 4 seconds left. So now what's happening? My official opinion is they're doing a Hail Mary.
So a little reverse run there as Gus. You're going to take another play-by-play here, probably the last play.
I would assume a Hail Mary. Wouldn't you, CJ?
I don't know. Little critique. Let's be a little more excited. Talk a bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, so 4 seconds left in the quarter. I'm thinking they might go for a field goal. What do you think?
A field goal?
That would break Justin Tucker's record for the longest ever.
They're going for a record.
I don't think they're going for a field goal here, Gus.
No, it would not break the record. It'd be a 52-yarder, but still.
Well, there was a flag there at the end that moved it up. Okay, guys, here you go.
Okay. Snaps a little low, but he got it. He's throwing. Oh, he's gonna get sacked. But oh no, he's down. That's the half.
That's a
How about
momentum
that?
play to
They're,
end
they're
the
up
half.
21-0. I think the Cardinals are doing well.
A little bit of a momentum play to end the half. Wouldn't you say, CJ?
I'd say for sure. It's Upper Dublin up 21-0 off the Riley Hackett sack there, going into halftime. I'm CJ Ambrose, Jake Levine, Gus on camera. We'll be back in 12 minutes. Go to the bathroom, grab your popcorn. We will see you soon. First down now. Having a bit of technical issues, but we are trekking through, you know what I mean? Upper Dublin in the pistol. I see people are joining back. We had a technical issue where the stream just kind of went on us. It's going to be a quick pass out, and Upper Dublin going to gain a few yards. Fans still collecting their halftime snacks, so we're coming here with a bit of an abbreviated audience in the stands. Upper Dublin up 21-0 after the first half. We got Jake and Gus working on the technical issues that we are having. Pistol formation once again. O'Sullivan handing it off. McIntyre still going and brought down in the territory of the Harry S. Truman Tigers.
And for a first down.
So, first down now for Upper Dublin. O'Sullivan, he's going to hand it off, and it is going to be a tackle down.
We have a black screen right now. We have nothing right now.
Okay, it's fine. We're just going to end the stream. The iPad